Philippine 경기장 도시형.
All right, guys, it is game time, and leading off for NSHoSeo is a very strong Protoss player using the blue color in the top right of the map, Taldrum Altar. It is none other than NSHoSeo's Sage. And on the left side of the map, on the upper left side of the map, in fact, in the red, from the team StarTale, formerly of the team Zenex, as you can tell by his ID, it is StarTale.Hack.
Yes, it is, and hope you guys have been enjoying the content as these matches have been progressively just getting better and better and better.
Yeah, absolutely they have.
And I hope you guys really tuned in yesterday for IPL Fight Club between Violet and Hero. That series was a treat. That's probably the best extended series, you know, longer form series that I've ever casted in my life. It was actually incredible. So
yeah,
hope
Hero
you guys
finally
do check
getting
it out.
Knocked off the King of the Hill there for Fight Club. We've got a new champion in Empire Violet.
Yeah, and it came right down to the wire. That game 8 on Atlantis Spaceship, I will remember that for quite a while.
Kidding.
In fact, that map is quickly becoming one of my favorite maps, if not my favorite overall map. I think that it has a very real place in the tournament scene.
Yeah, well, it's really cool. I mean, it's unique in that it's so large and then still a two-player map. And, you know, just kind of the layout. It's a very simple layout, so a lot of players can concentrate on their builds and things rather than having to kind of deal with the map. It's kind of neat.
Very much so.
Speaking of dealing with the map, it looks like Hack is going for probably a gasless expand here. From what we can see, might put down a gas, but it's unlikely at this point, and it's, I would say, normally going to be some sort of one-gate expand from Sage, unless he has something kind of tricky planned.
Yeah, unless it's Braddock playing, that chance has now gone to 0 that we're going to see gas here in a second, or approaching 0, I should say. Sage, on the other hand, no real surprise out of him thus far. I wonder how he's going to try and tackle this map. He's going to get in a while and see that his opponent is opening with some sort of a fast expand, although because he is scouting that position last, there's a decent possibility. Oh, he's actually going to see the SEV, and he may just turn around here. Hopefully he does. There
he does. Yep, he'll know immediately where his opponent is now, and he'll be able to get in there and at least see the wall anyway. I mean, it's pretty unlikely he's going to get actually into the base unless Hack messes up and lowers a depot or something like that.
All right, well, he's going to get up there, see Hack's base. Sage, on the other hand, second gas and cybernetics core down, so nothing to indicate anything other than some sort of a quick gateway expand on sentries or something like that. Could very well go into tech in a bit, though.
2 gas is interesting. Yeah, I wonder if he's just going to go like a gate robo gate expand or something like that, or some really safe expand build. Oh wow, almost getting in there, but goes for the wrong depot, and that probe is not long for this world.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
All right.
So it goes.
Command Center coming up now. Warpgate technology is on the way. We do have our first Stalker being produced right now.
Stalker before Zealot, even.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, we saw back in the Liquid match that was just played, Liquid versus TSL, actually, the match against Pult. Hero ended up going for 3-gate pressure and just outright killed Pult before he was able to get any traction going. I'm not saying we're going to see the same thing here, but, you know, it's certainly something that people need to look out, especially as we've mentioned several times in this cast, this new age of players playing super greedy.
Yeah, and look at that. Like you said, 3 gates going down for Hack and... Or for Sage, sorry. Rather, it is pretty good on this map. As you can see, the kind of cliff that the Marines are walking by right now. If you sneak a Stalker past the bunker like Hero did in that match against Pult, you can warp guys in on the high ground, behind the bunker, behind the mineral line, and it's really difficult for Terran to deal with because of the lack of the ramp between the natural and the main.
And looks like Sage is eventually going to chase down this SEV. Now, the SEV critically does not see an expansion, but doesn't have an idea of what's being prepared inside of his opponent's base.
Yeah, if I were Hack, I'd definitely be getting a little bit suspicious. And indeed, there goes a bunker right now. You don't really need one anyway, just because if you're not getting gas this soon, it's pretty easy for stalkers to micro against Marine. That's what happens when you have a micro-oriented stalker. They become stock rows. That's right.
I hope I can start incorporating some stock rows into my play. They seem OP, man.
It's like the stalker superhero. All the kids like want to wear stock row pajamas and things like that.
I think we have a market there.
That's right.
All right.
Stock row, the super stalker.
Well, there's a bunker up in the front now for Hack, as he is going to throw down. Is that 2 gas? Yeah, he has a second gas just filling in now, producing off of 4 racks, so he is going to have quite a few units. Sage, actually, you know, he shows no expansion, then expands as soon as that SEV died, so he is could certainly put on some pressure, but it's not like he's going to commit to as much as we saw Hero versus Pult.
And yeah, you look Hack going right away to look for that pylon. Oh, no, actually just chasing the probe. He doesn't see the pylon. Interesting. Okay, so we will have to see if this pressure does any damage to our Terran player.
And looks like he is going to try and run back. There are some units waiting now. This probe going to start recovering a little bit of shield, so should be able to survive a couple more hits. Critically, though, oh, look at this. Look at the vision. He led him around the pylon. That's so smart.
Yeah, it didn't show his sentries either. So as far as Hack knows, there's just, oh, now he knows. Okay, so he knows it's more than just the single stock row out there.
That's true.
Stalker is a powerful stalker, but he needs the help of his sentry sidekicks as well.
Well, he is reacting with 2 more bunkers. Already has a bunch of SCVs up at the front, so he's pretty well prepared. Stockrow? That's Stockrow.
Yes, evil twins.
2 kills.
All right, Stockrow can multiply. One of his special powers, and it looks like a lot of Marines out right now. SCV's already there, prepared to repair.
Oh, this is a good position, though. I mean, he has vision of the high ground. He's able to pick off this bunker. It's trying to be finished. Whoa, why? It just canceled. And fortunately just loses 100 resources there. Yeah,
so we might actually see another warp in here from Sage, and then he might decide to do some damage here, try to push, kill that bunker as well. There is another bunker up, so not really. Oh, there we go. Marauder in the bunker. And now Sage is going to need to either decide to attack or go home. You know, he can't just kind of sit out here for very much longer.
No, because there will be enough overwhelming forces that Hack will just push out in a second. But he is denying a lot of mining right now with these SCVs sitting off of the line, and you can see the supply starting to go up for him. He's immediately moving into Templar, throws down a Guardian Shield, trying to get some more units to react there. But, of course, the Marauders have 7 range sitting inside of a bunker, so they'll be able to push off any units.
You mentioned the probably the most important thing there, though, the mining time that was lost by those SCVs. That is pretty critical here. A lot of minerals not being mined during that stage of time. And look at this, a very fast Templar archives from Sage back home. Interesting. Okay, so I wonder if we're going to see some sort of possible Gateway Archon push with this. No, he's going for Storm right away. Okay, so it will just be straight up early High Templar. All right, and that is quite good against a very Marine-heavy composition that Hack seems to be kind of going for.
Yeah, 6 gates with High Templar on the way, already accumulating a good bit of energy. And I've got to say, I mean, the denying the mining has really come back for him in spades. He was way later on his expansion, but yet he's up by 14 workers now, 14 as a matter of fact, and starting to push ahead with his upgrades as well.
I could deal with the whole 14 workers ahead thing. I mean, I'd be okay with that if I was in the game.
You're pretty good. You're cool with that?
It's not bad. Yeah, not bad. A little bit of chrono boosting going on, but like you said, just not a lot of minerals to produce SCVs back at home for NSH.Hack during all of that. Yeah, he's going for a quick medevacs though, so if the medevacs hit, he'll be in not the worst place ever. NSH.Hack still not really behind that much. Looks like he's going to pull out, try to do some damage here. And he's got to be careful. Those are some pretty sick force fields that NSHoSeo Sage can do.
Yeah, Hack knows he can't stim up against that wholeheartedly, because that will be almost permanent damage. Because there was the amount of sentries, he can just force shield and run away. But
pretty much.
Oh, now he's got a ton of storms in tow, and he may just want to engage this straight up.
Yeah, that's kind of what you have to do. And is he going to try to force field the units? He has to wait for the Templar to catch up. Yeah. And interestingly enough, Hack made the Starport, but I don't believe he made any medevacs, and he may be wishing he did. Big stims! Oh, he is going to get crushed!
Oh,
that
my God!
Army. Oh, man, it no longer exists. Oh. That was Balefire, man. He erased that out of the fabric of time itself.
Sage's APM has got to be going to 0 because he just took his hands off the keyboard and started clapping. That was exactly what he wanted.
Did the MVP Keen thing. He just looked at the screen and was like, yeah, slow clap.
Oh, my God. That went as well for Sage as you could have imagined, and now Hack is in a bad position. He, you can see, I mean, he's may has oh, no, this is just going to be it, actually.
Yes, it might be SCV's attacking, then, like, wait a minute.
I'm just waiting.
Either.
Oh, God, this is painful to watch.
Oh, man.
Oh, Sage is just going to overrun Hack now. Hack is such a good player, too, and this is just, he has got to be kicking himself because, oh, man.
That attack made the storms in that movie Twister look like gentle breezes, man.
Even the F5 at the end where they're holding on to the bar. And
that's right. Even though that's, like, not possible. Still would be you do better against these storms. GG. NSH.Hack.
God.
Electrocuted to death by NSHoSeo Sage, rather.
Oh my God. All right. Well, that was a little bit gross, actually.
No kidding.